welcome once again to another episode of the Chat and Chill Show here at Mist TV. This is a show that focuses on several areas. We focus on issues of edutainment, that is education and entertainment. We focus on issues that cut across health affairs. We focus on issues that cut across politics and current affairs. Today I am going to be introducing to you one of the most vocal voices here in Nakuru County in one of the institutions of higher learning, Musketeers Institute of Science and Technology. Yes, Bwana Bob, Liam.
Yes, sir.
Karibu sana to this Chat and Chill Show. My name is Patrick Mboma and I'm going to be the host of this show once again. And today, like I had started by saying, we are going to be talking about the state of the nation. Tunaenda kuzungumzia masuala ambayo yanaathiri taifa letu, whatever is happening. And in this show, Bwana Bob, we chill as we chat.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Even before I get to the first question, because I'm sure leo ni moto zaidi, I'll take a sip. I think you should take yours.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, just tell us about yourself and your role in this institution.
Okay. My name is Bob Liam Sakur. I'm a student leader in the institution of Musketeers Institute of Science and Technology. I lead a very large number of students in different areas. We have done a lot of things in terms of institutions. And as Musketeers, we are friends. The theme of the school says that we are friends to the community, and we are also friends to God. So Musketeers means three, which means we are a friend to God and also we are a friend to the community. So we create a good relationship between our creator and also the community and ourselves. So in the institution, I'm the student leader. And in the school, in that institution, we offer different kind of courses. I will urge the viewers today that if you are willing and if you are desiring to do a certain course, please kindly try to visit us. You can visit us on our website so that you can be able to link with us, so that we can show you how friends we are with the community.
Let me know, which course are you pursuing at Musketeers?
Yeah, I'm pursuing information communication technology.
Right.
The level of diploma, and I'm interested in IT because it is we are growing as a community. We found that the level of studies from the previous one and now things have changed to be technical, and technology has conquered the world. Now everything that we do is all about us pursuing. We get that when you're working in a hospital, you must have an idea of a computer. So I decided of not doing it as a short course, but I decided to go into details and know more about it. Thank you.
Behind the scenes, nimesikia ya kwamba wewe you are a politician in the making.
Yeah.
What is the relationship between this ICT and politics?
The relationship between ICT and politics is life. It is something that is real. You find that if you want to know the things that are really real in this world is leadership. And leadership gives birth to politics. Politics is a way of convincing other people. And you get that in politics, you can be able to convince other people using a platform, social media and other things. You can be able to offer information, leadership guides and guidance to the people. So leadership is all about technology. So I gain that from the course, then I use it to serve the community. And that is all. Yeah.
Jana, let's talk about yesterday. Watu wakaitwa na wakajitokeza kwa wingi kabisa. Na this Gen Z, what is the end result? Ni nini hii ambayo hawa vijana wanatarajia ama nyinyi vijana mnatarajia from the government? What is it that you guys are looking for?
All we are saying as the youth is that we are looking for accountability. You look at the state of the nation when the current people were in leadership position. They were, when they were campaigning, they promised us a lot of things. Like they said they are going to they are going to ensure that we have 1 million jobs per year. The 2 years has passed, he has not created. The one that he's talking about is a Mujengo job. A Mujengo job is a temporary kind of a job that you work for a short period of time, then become jobless. So we want someone that can be able to create a permanent solution. Two, we are also looking for accountability in terms of corruption. If Kenya is the most richest, is among the richest countries in Africa, but you get that our resources are being misused by some few individuals that value their stomach more than the people. So you get to understand that it's very awkward to see people are suffering. Then the people in leadership are driving big vehicles, working with big machines of things, and you get to understand that people are still hungry, and people sleep without food, people spend without food, and education is down. The education sector is really down. Health sector is really down. Media is really down. They are really trying to capture even information that we are supposed to get from media. They are really tampering with us, and that kind of a thing we are saying that we don't need this government because it is kind of a government that doesn't know what they are doing. So we are only telling them if they don't want to change, then we'll advise that they evacuate the office so that the people who are responsible can be able to do what? Take the office.
But Bob, don't you think that the president has listened? I mean, just before the 25th of June, we saw the president hear the voices of the Gen Z. He did away with the entire cabinet. We saw the former IG, Japheth Koome, resign. I mean, what else are you looking for?
Yes, the president pretends that he has listened, but the trust of us, we don't trust him. We don't trust him because if he genuinely has listened, then you need to stop the abductions that are ongoing, and you need to stop any activity that is doing that is causing harm to the people. What am I saying is that he has listened in terms of, he has listened after being forced. A proper man, a proper leader is someone who listens to the people without being forced. He knows the situations of the people. But you get to understand our president, current president, his work is very, I don't know how to put it, but he does things in a very way that is not even giving us any result. Why? Because did we have to push him for him to listen? Did we have to push him for him to fire the cabinet? How many times did the people of Kenya cried for them to remove those cabinets? How many times did the people of Kenya chanted, sent even messages for the finance bill to be rejected? Instead of listening to us, they call us that we are the children of the rich who goes to the street with the Uber. We don't know what we are talking about. We don't know everything. They call us all sorts of the names. So it's not a person who is listening. It's a person who is looking for PR so that he rub everybody to be bad and for himself to be a god. Like he's the only person who is pure. But as the African proverb says that the fish started rotting from the head, that is where the problem is. Because if he fired, the cabinet means that he is also wrong.
But are you saying that the president is all that bad? There is nothing good that he has done to this country, and the only thing that we can do to him is have him resign, as the Gen Z is actually pushing for?
Yes, I will say that the new day is being seen in the morning. And the day starts, when the day starts, you see it in the morning, how the great day shall be. But we tend to give this person time for 2 years in order to be able to see the result. But being that he has not done anything, because let's be realistic here, we have a debt of over 10 trillion. For a period when Uhuru Muigai, the former president, left the office. He left the office with a budget of with a loan of 6.7 trillion. But you get to understand that that 6.7 trillion he borrowed within a period of 10 years. But you get to understand now the current president has borrowed around 4.8 trillion, and this 4.8 trillion he has borrowed within a period of 2 years. And then if you go to the ground, what has he done with this 4.8 trillion? You get to understand there is nothing. Or if I may ask, can you just mention one thing, that a project that the current president started and he has finished with that 4.1 trillion, 4.8 trillion that he has borrowed from outside? Just give me one. If you don't, then I will tell you that this current president, they borrow the money, tend to work for the people, and then decides that the people are the person who's supposed to do what? To pay the debt. And that's why we are saying we need the accountability. And there is nothing good he has done, for the truth to be said. Nothing good. He claims that he has brought food down. He claims that he has brought things to a low level purchasable. Sijui anasemanga ati unga ilikuwa 200, sasa ni 110, sijui mafuta ilikuwa
Is that false, Bob? Is it false?
Remember, before 2022 we had COVID, and COVID changed the life. Then before that there was also drought. This changed the life. It was a natural calamity. So you get to understand, by that time every kind of things was done to ensure that the people get everything at the doorstep. But I will tell you that the price of unga being down is because of the production cost that was made at that particular time. Look at it now. His former cabinet used to sell people fertilizer, soils for fertilizer. Is that really is an awkward thing? Selling to the farmer soil instead of selling to them.
But Bob bana, si president aliwaletea fertilizer na mkapanda mahindi kabisa.
Hapana. Go check. Go to the farmers. You will see those things. You will see the real farm, the real result of those. The mahindi yenye inavunwa kutoka hapo ni zile mahindi yenye ziko na msogoro yenye haina mahindi ndani.
I thought that biologically or scientifically speaking, if you invest in agriculture, unauzia watu mbolea at a subsidized price, then the overall impact would be that there would be a reduction in the cost of production, of course, and there would be an overall reduction in the prices of major commodities kama unga. And I thought that maybe fertilizer ndio imefanya mambo. What happened?
The problem is the problem that the government does not understand is one. Now people have the desire, but they are not pocket friendly. There is a production of it tends to invest more in production, in which the product of the things that need to be placed on the farm, you get to understand that those products are not good enough. They are like third-hand kind of products that it does not produce a good output. So you get to understand, no matter how you invest in it, but you invest in wrong things, you will get to understand that now the result won't be good. It's like you are tending to do something different, but you tend to do it wrongly. Then the result will always be negative. So what I will ask the government is very simple. Is you have to come with a mechanism on how to put the money in the pockets of the people. When the money is in the pocket of the people, there will be willingness and ability. When there is willingness and ability to purchase, first you've purchased the goods from the willingness to purchase. When there is willingness to purchase of buying, then the demand will increase. When the demand has increased, the supply will also do what? Increase. And when the supply increase, then it will be having a mechanism of where that it can be able to give out. It can be able to create job also, because when the supply increased, the demand also increased, there will be also demand in production. So when the production increased, which means now there will be more people producing the goods. So when there will be more people producing the goods, you get to understand that now this kind of people When there will be a demand of many demand of producing the goods, there will be now many people willing to work together. So I will ask that the government to invest more on capitalization and placing money in the pocket of the people, as he had promised in the 2022 general election.
Now, Bob, when these young people went to the streets, right from the beginning, just before we go for our break, they were asking for the rejection, total rejection, not amendment, of the Finance Bill 2024. And that was done. The president actually rejected the bill. They went back to the streets, and what they were fighting against was the opulence amongst state servants. And that was done because he sacked everybody, apart from Mudavadi. Then they went back to the streets, and this time they were protesting against the killings of protesters and innocent people and abductions. And they said Koome must go. And actually Koome went. Now, what happened yesterday? What was it about? And what is being planned for tomorrow? I hear tomorrow you are also planning to be in the streets again. What exactly do you guys want?
Okay, what we say, there was a total rejection of the finance bill, but the president took us as for a fool and sneaked appropriation bill. Appropriation bill is the one that is in charge of expenditure and fund allocation to different sectors. So I want you to understand that being that the president sneaked that bill and he signed allocating State House around 900 million repair. Repair of State House only is around 900 million. Deputy President's office repair is 600 million. So the question is, you are repairing a house that was built with 400 million. A house that was initially built with 400 million, you are repairing with 600 million. So you get to understand that in that circumstances, the finance bill itself was for collection, was dealing with collection. But the president came and now passed the signed into law the appropriation bill. Appropriation bill contains of the expenditure. Is now where the allocations of funds that different sectors, like education is allocated this amount of money, health amount of money, different sectors been allocated different amount of money. So you get to understand that with that, he sneaked that without listening to the people. Even if the people rejected, the opinion poll of the people through public participation rejected the appropriation bill and finance bill, but government tend not to listen. And now we say that being that you don't want to listen to us, we also don't want to listen to you. Why should we listen to you when you don't want to listen to us? We are the people who place you in power, but now you don't want to listen to us. You need to go home.
Oh, just hold it there. My next question is going to be, how will we get to where you guys want us to get? The process. Because we know that Kenya has a system. And in Kenya, we know that we hold elections after every 5 years. That is the only time we are able to change the leadership. How are we going to get to where you guys want us to get? Hold it there. And viewers, mesikia vile mambo ni moto kabisa. Now we will continue having this discussion with Bob, and just after the break, he's going to tell us more about what exactly they want. Kwa sababu mimi bado sijaelewa.